Over 200,000 highly educated Christian scholars couldn't find the truth in 18 centuries. Number one, no saint in the Old Testament was born again, and none of his sins were taken away. Hebrews 10:4, Exodus 34:17. Although he could be forgiven, see Exodus 34:17 and Exodus 32:15, and 2 Chronicles 6, verse 21, 25, 27, 30, he couldn't be cleared. Exodus 34:17. The sins of all sinners from Genesis 3 to Matthew 27 were forgiven, but none of those sins were redeemed. See Romans 3:25 and Hebrews 9:15. Note that the blood of Christ was shed to redeem sins that were past back in the Old Testament. His blood did what the blood of bulls and goats could not do. Number 3, when John preaches the baptism of repentance for the remission of sins, Isaiah told you that it was because God had forgiven Israel of her sins at that time. Isaiah 41:2. You don't have a Greek professor in any school in America knows what I'm talking about. Having rejected the King James Bible, that is shooting off their mouth and giving you a bag full of hot air. In Isaiah 40, verse 1 to 2, right before John the Baptist shows up, look at verse 3 and verse 4. You're told that God forgave Israel of her sins, she'd made payment for her sins, and the time of her redemption was at hand. And that takes you right back into 1 Peter 1:11, Mark 1:3, Matthew 17:11-12, where the first and second comings are spoken of as being together. See the phenomenon in Genesis 49:11 and 24, and Isaiah 61:2. Not one scholar in 18 centuries had enough energy or sincerity to look up the verses. Number 4, when Peter preached the baptism of repentance for the remission of sins in Acts 2:38, it is exactly the same case as John the Baptist in Mark 1:3. This is clear from the fact that on the cross, Jesus Christ asked the Father to forgive Israel. Luke 23:34, and he did. See John 11:42. Look at it. Oh, you better look at it. Bless my soul, you better look at it. You better learn how to live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God, because you can't live by bread alone.